What's up, everybody? All right, so we're gonna do a we're gonna get the webcam going on. So what's up? I still got glare. No matter if I have the shields on the light or whatnot, I still get a damn glare on anything that has packaging. So, you know, hopefully as soon as this plastic comes off, it'll be like ripping the clothes off of a chick that you really like. It'll be like ripping the plastic off. Just kind of imagine, you know, if you're a female, imagine you're ripping your man's, or female, I mean, it's 2017, so just picture caressing your other half and ripping their clothes off like I'm going to be ripping off the plastic of this RIFTS box set. I've had this box set for over a month, and I bought it on eBay. No, actually, I bought it on Amazon. And you see that this is Sci-Fi City, and it was 99 bucks, but actually I paid less than that. I think I paid, it was $85 with free shipping. And that's a hell of a deal, because these are like 150 bucks, I think, on the Pinnacle Entertainment site, which I'm ecstatic. I wasn't going to buy this, but I bought it because I saw the price, and I was like, wow, that's actually a really hell of a good price. So, all right, so let's, you guys ready to open this thing up? I'm ready. I'm excited. Yeah, this RIFTS box set, guys, this thing has been burning a hole in my pocket for a month. I've been wanting to open this damn thing up. I'm ready to open this up, guys. I really am. So I'm gonna strip the plastic off, and I'll try to keep it on under the camera as well. There you go. There goes the glare, guys. The glare is disappearing as I'm peeling it off. It's like you're peeling your other half's clothes off when you're fixing to say goodnight. So yeah, there you go. This is a massive box set, guys. This thing is probably, I would say, at least 10 pounds. This thing is huge. It's actually comparatively sized, about the same size as the Numenera box set that I had picked up from a Kickstarter a couple of years ago. So, man. So it looks like it's got a sleeve on it. So let's just peel those pants off, shall we? All right, darling, peeling those pants off. There we go. Oh, am I gonna hit the camera? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna be careful. There you go. Nice sleeve. I like it. Anyway, this is a Kickstarter, guys. Probably about a year ago. Oh, look at that! Holy shit! Now that's a pleasant surprise. I like that. I like the Savage Worlds logo on the box. I like this. Hell, you could use this box to take this thing around with all your other Savage Worlds stuff on your plane. And I will tell you this box, and I love the Numenera box set. Believe me, it is probably the best box set of all time. Pound for pound, probably the best box set of all time. That has a lot more stuff that's in here. I already know what's in here. But the box, this Savage Worlds box, is built 10 times better than that Numenera box set. That Numenera box is a piece of garbage. This is awesome. Holy crap. This thing is heavy. Cardboard is, wow, I can actually literally stick my face in here and get high as shit. Thank you, Savage. Thank you, Savage Worlds. Thank you, Pinnacle, for letting me get high on stream as I open up your box set. Thank goodness I'm not a smoker, because I probably just would have exploded. Holy crap. So, guys and gals, take a look at this. Look at all of the other game logos that they have on the side of the box. Look at that. Gary's favorite Savage World setting, East Texas University. I'm going to play that one day, and I'm going to see if I like it. Rippers. Rippers is pretty cool. What's on this side? There you go. RIFTS, Lankmar. That's a new Kickstarter that just came out. The Last Parsec. I kickstarted that one. Weird War 1. There's also Weird Wars 2. And there you go. Miss Scarlet's favorite Savage World setting, Deadlands Noir. And then Deadlands, they're by far their most popular setting for Savage Worlds. Wow, this is so far. This is fucking awesome. Pardon my language, guys, but this is pretty freaking impressive. So here we oh, look at that. Look at this. My favorite part of the box set, the bennies. Look at the bennies, guys. You guys know what the bennies are. There's 5 different bennies. Let's open these things up. These are like real poker chips. These are like the equivalent to inspiration for all you 5e mongers out there that don't know anything about any other game in existence except for 5e. Because that's the only game that's out there. So here's all the bennies. Guys, look at this. This is awesome. I'm going to pull my mic over a little bit. Hey, boys. Hey, girls. So there's all kinds of different bennies. There's 5 of each type of benny for a total of, looks like 20 bennies. Oh, wow. There's actually bennies on the other side. So it's a Savage Rifts on one side. And then it has naked pictures of wants and beats. Wow. These are really cool. God, these things are like professional. I mean, these things are like high quality, guys. I mean, these aren't cheap. I thought these were going to be like a cheap plastic, but these aren't. I mean, these are the real deal, guys. And of course, you know, the bennies are your inspiration or your do-overs. You can do a lot of things with a benny. You can re-roll your attack. You can, you know, soak your damage. You can get rid of your shaken. And you just take this and you literally just throw it at the game master. Wow, these things are nice. These things are heavy as hell. I thought these were going to be cheap, but they're not. These things are crazy, like I said. These things are really nice. So 20 bennies, 5 different pieces of art. I think this is the Glitter Boy. That's a piece of Glitter Boy art. Yeah, you can play in Savage Rifts. You can play a full mech suit warrior at the beginning of the game. You can play a dragon as well. What the heck is this? I think this is I'm not too sure what this is. I think this might be Spider-Man, actually. Not too sure what that is. So it looks like there's 4 different types of bennies, 5 of each. Here's a I guess this would be a automaton, some type of mech creature. I think that's a coalition vehicle. Actually, I think I saw. And this is Gimli the dwarf, actually. Now this is just another creature, it looks like. Very cool. 20 bennies, man. Those bennies are impressive. I thought they were, honestly, I really thought they were going to be cheap. But they're not. These things are like, I could go to Vegas probably. Look at these dice, guys. Look at this, man. Wow. Of course, you know, you've got your different die levels. Whoa, whoa! Earthquake! Earthquake! So you got your D4. You get a D6. You get a D8, a D10, a D12, a D20 that you barely ever use. And it looks like there's There's symbols on each one too. Nope. On this one. This is your Wild Die, I guess. The Wild Die podcast every other week on Podbean. Nice. There's the skull symbol. That's for the coalition. The Coalition States of America, I think it is. There you go. Beautiful dice. Like a beautiful aqua blue with a swirl and a very, very, very slight transparency, it looks like. Wow, these are beautiful dice. Wizards of the Coast. You should watch his video. That box set you guys put out was awesome. Oh, it has a DM screen. I wasn't expecting this. Wow, here's the Savage Worlds Rifts DM screen. Let's open this bad boy up. If I can rip my grill out. Plastic. The plastic is what's getting me high, guys. I'm about 3 sheets to the wind already. So here's an adventure. This is the Garnet Town Gambit. It's a small paperback pamphlet type of book, and to give you a little bit of scale to what the... Got to put this away somewhere so I don't damage it. The scale from these books to the size of Savage World stuff. Here's the Yawning Portal that we're going to take a look at in a little bit. This is basically the size of Savage World. I'll be honest, I don't understand why they're going to these smaller books, because I was actually disappointed when I got the Last Parsec Kickstarter and the Sixth Gun. I can see it's more cost efficient to print these smaller books, but it can't be such a detrimental price to not have a full-size book. That's the only thing that I'm not really digging about, because I'm a book person. I love to hold the books. I love to read the books. And that's the only quarrel that I have about Savage Worlds now, is they're going to all these small books. Because they probably print them themselves, but I mean, honestly, it can't be that big of a difference in price. So, yeah. Want some beats? Start lifting some weights, and then you won't have that problem. So there you go. This is a short adventure. You can see the Coalition. They're all Punisher outfits, basically, is what they look like. And this is an adventure. Sorry, my camera keeps focusing, but I unfortunately cannot adjust the camera settings because OBS is awesome, and I can't. I can only adjust my primary camera, which is the camera that you see me with the green screen. So there you go. This comes with the DM screen, and then you get a little mini-me DM screen as well. It's a little half pint. People can just look right over the DM screen. But it's got everything you need. All the damage, reaction, and chase stuff. Combat options. And death, defeat, technical difficulties, because there's a lot of technical difficulties in Savage Rifts, depending on what you're playing. Like the Glitter Boy stuff. Everybody wants to play either. Yeah, you could be a dragon too, so everybody's gonna play dragons and glitter boys in Savage Rifts. But here's the art. The art, I will say this about Savage Rifts. The art is absolutely amazing. The art is amazing. I absolutely love the art. Beautiful screen. The Mini-Me Game Master screen. Get it at your local game store. All right, so let's get into some more stuff. Here's the Savage Rifts Game Master's Handbook. This is a pretty nice book. It's got everything you need in it for creating games, and there's like a nice plot generator and stuff. There's all kinds of lore about the Tomorrow Legion, which when you play Savage Rifts, and I'm not a huge Savage Rifts lore freak. I just started reading about Rifts because when my friends and I, when we saw Rifts when we were a kid, the Palladium version of this, it was just too cumbersome and we didn't want to play it. So that's why we never picked it up. Now, but the Savage Worlds Rifts is streamlined much, much better, for me anyways, and a lot of people like it. So the Tomorrow Legion is what your character plays as. And then there's like the bad guys, which they are the Coalition, and they're all the ones that are in like the Punisher outfits. And then it also talks a little bit about DBs, which DBs in this game, I believe, are extra-dimensional beings, like aliens, because the whole point of rifts are the rifts, and they're on these ley lines that tear open in the space continuum, and any Savage Worlds game, you can, basically travel to each game or any world that you want to create. So the rifts are actually pretty cool. It looks just like if you've played the MMO. I think the MMO is based off of this also. It has to be. But the DBs are the extra dimensionals, like all of the aliens and stuff. And then it talks about the Federation of Magic also, which is basically ran by a crazy guy. I think it's in Chicago, and then they have this crazy spire. So I like I said, I've read the lore once, so I haven't had a lot of time to read other stuff. But I've tried to soak up as much as I could in the amount of time that I had. But I'm really, really, really liking Savage Rift so far, and I definitely want to play this some more. So, but here's the here's perfect. Here's the America, which is after the huge apocalypse that happened. And I think it's been, 130 years, all you Rifts lore freaks out there. I think it's 130 years into the future after the disasters. So, yeah. Pretty cool. Then it goes into, the parts of the different countries, like the Heartland and stuff like that. Here's a Castle Refuge, which is where the Tomorrow Legion's base is. But there's just all kinds of stuff. This is basically the DM book, lore for the actual GM, as they're called in Savage Worlds. So, and then here's all kinds of encounters and encounter generators, stuff like that. Really nice. All kinds of rewards, basically like a DMG. Really nice. All right, what is next? Well, I keep getting attacked by the box. Whoa! I just dropped it. Whoa! That thing is built like a brick shithouse and ain't gonna break. Here's the the Tomorrow Legion's Player's Guide. Whew, man, can you guys smell that as I'm wafting the fumes out of the box? Holy shit, nobody light a cigarette around here. So this is the Player's Guide. This has everything you need to know about creating characters in Savage Worlds Rifts, and it's much characters, and I can't stress this enough. This is a high octane game from what I've seen, and I haven't played it yet. I've just read and soaked up a little bit of knowledge from these books. And this is a high octane game. I'm talking, they call it big damage and stuff. Big damage and like big defense or something like that. And you roll a lot of die to hit, you roll a lot of die for damage, and you're going to get a lot of acing, which if you're not familiar with Savage Worlds, your dice explode, whether it be on an ability check or a skill check. Your attacks are called skill checks too, and your dice explode, which means if you have a D6 attack, then you roll a D6. And if it's max, then you roll it again and add it and add it and add it till you stop rolling at max. And damage works the same way. and you only got 4 wounds. So that's the vicious part, and especially with all this massive damage and stuff for Savage Rifts. That's definitely out of my comfort zone because I'm, for one, a fantasy guy. I love fantasy. That's what I've pretty much predominantly played my entire RPG career. So doing the the Savage World Zombie Apocalypse, Deadlands, and other one-shots that I've done, that's like really out of my comfort zone. But with Rifts, there's still fantasy because, like I said, these rifts, these extra-dimensional rifts that tear, you can go into these other worlds, creatures can come out, so a Balor could come out, or maybe Tiamat, whatever you want, or whatever your GM wants to do for your game that you're in. So it's pretty cool. Now, as for the player's book, this has, everything that you want, and there are no classes in Savage Worlds like your traditional D20 games and other RPG games out there. I think they're called framework. Oh, that's right here. Yeah, frameworks. Right in front of your face there, Dave. Way to go. And these are sort of like classes. And as you can see, this is called a Lord of War. He's in like full body armor. So you get all kinds of bonuses, and you also get all kinds of hindrances, and you get all kinds of ability bonuses. So it's not like you're starting just a plain Jane character with a couple of edges, which your skills in Savage Worlds are called edges. You still get edges on top of all of this stuff. So you are starting off in Savage Worlds as a hell of a character. And, it's amazing. And I think there's 10 or so of these iconic frameworks. Here's the crazy. There's all kinds of charts in here. This is what I'd like to play. I'd like to play the Cyber Knight because of how I am a fantasy freak. Here's the Glitter Boy. Look at that. Who wouldn't want to play a Glitter Boy? Look at that. Look at the rockets. Look at the chain belt Gatling gun sitting on his shoulder. Who wouldn't want to play a Glitter Boy? It's just crazy. And the Glitter Boy gets all kinds of bonuses, but it has a lot of hindrances too. Like you can have breakdown on your mechanical armor and stuff, like breakdowns and glitches in the software. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Here's a framework called the Juicer. And then here's Mars. Mars is where you can bring in your character from any other game. So if you're going to be playing in my Savage Worlds Fantasy Homebrew, then you'll be able to import your character into Savage Rifts, and using the Mars rules, you get to add a lot more stuff to it. So there's a lot of archetypes that you can add, and there's pages of archetypes, and these archetypes give you all kinds of different bonuses. So if you have a character that is in Deadlands, you can bring that character over, or Last Parsec, or whatever. You can bring it in. It's really cool. There's a Psionist, the psychic powerhouses. There's the Mind Melders, Masters of Magic. Sorry, my camera keeps refocusing, guys. It's not what I want. Let me get rid of this box. Let me set it down. Maybe it'll stop if I do that. So here's the magic. Lots of different things, lots of fields of magic. And about magic, guys, in Savage Rifts, if you take certain edges, you can actually double all. They're called double powers. So if you're gonna use bolt, then there's a double bolt that you can use in Rifts. It's crazy. Like I said, it is an exotic game. It is big numbers and high damage, and it's out of my comfort zone, but I'm actually intrigued by it. And then look at that. You can play a Flamewind Dragon Hatchling, and your dragon will get bigger and bigger as you progress in your advancements for the tiers. And look at all those bonuses for the dragon. A couple pages. And then whenever you start off, you get to roll on these tables for all kinds of... And you can create... This is for the creation of stuff, I think. These are all the different positive, and it goes by a point-buy system where you can create your own race in this game, your own DB, your own, you know, extra dimensional being. And here's a bunch of races too. So you get not only the bonuses for your iconic framework, but your bonuses for these classes as well, for these races. There's some pretty cool looking races here too. Good. There's a good variety. Then it has, obviously, you know, it's going to have your new traits, your new edges, which are your skills in Savage Worlds. Lots of new edges that you can use along with the core rulebook and the sci-fi companion and whatever else your game master will allow you to do. Gear is insane in this game. I mean, this is all of the gear is massive. I mean, this is just talks about the combat mage armor right here with all the different bonuses and stuff there. Whoa, Stig! Stig, I was just talking about you today. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it. So as you can see, here's all the, you know, all the different power armors. I mean, guys, this game is off the hook. Critical hit table when you get hit, and it just goes on and on and on. All kinds of vehicles, flying, ground vehicles. I mean, it just goes into everything. There's some pretty nice detailed information. Here's the powers that I was telling you about. Here's the new powers, the psionics and the magic. And then there's a bunch of, not a bunch of new powers, but here's the mega powers as they're called. And the mega powers is what you basically double from the core book. Man, it's crazy. And like I said, guys, the art is amazing. So your hero is going to get to roll on some tables too as you create your character. So you're going to do some narrative stuff. Here's all of the different charts that you're going to use for that. Here's the charts for any cybernetics and weapons if you're going to play the Cyber Knight. So every class, every character created gets to get different bonuses off of all of these tables. And look at all of these different tables. So character creation in RIFTS is pretty, it's off the hook. I mean, look at all this stuff, and that's the player's book. I mean, it's amazing. It's a high octane game. It really is. Here's the bestiary that comes with the box set. This is the Savage Foes of North America, and it has, you know, all of your creatures. They're all in Savage World stat block format. There's also some one-page adventures in here too, and there's actually one-page adventures in the Game Master's book, and there's also some one-page adventures in the Player's Guide also. And this has all of the creatures, the monsters and creatures, and then it has all of the the coalition. Here's all the forces of the coalition, like all of their assassins and operatives. So it really, I like that, how it kind of divides everything up. It's really nice. Here's that Benny right there. It's called a Spider Skull Walker, and it has a crew. And you can even get a mech suit. From what I remember reading, I believe you can buy a mech suit, like a giant Voltron mech suit, where your other group mates can get in and control different parts of it, which would actually be pretty cool. So this is your bestiary. This is pretty nice. And then in this, and thank you, Miss Scarlett made this for me a couple years ago. Here's some map packs. Actually, there's 2 or 3 map packs. There's the Forest Glade and Nexus Point map packs. You can see that's what the map looks like. And here's the other one. I'm not going to open these up. Here's the map of North America and Castle Refuge, which was in the, I believe, the Game Master's book. Beautiful, beautiful cartography. Here's the Wasteland and Leyline maps. Whoa. There you go. And that's everything out of the box set, guys. I mean, this is a beautiful box set. 3 map packs. You got the Savage Foes of America. You get the Game Master's Handbook. You get the Player's Guide. You get the Garnet Town Gambit adventure along with the RIFTS Mini-Me Dungeon Master screen. You get 20 awesome bennies. You got 4 different types of bennies. And like I said, I thought these were just going to be little cheap plastic bennies, or poker. These things are real poker chips, like what you would have in Vegas or something. And then you get a beautiful 7-piece die set, like an aqua blue or a very light blue with a white swirl in it with a wild die with the coalition symbol on it. That's a hell of a box set, guys. I'm totally happy with that. And plus the box itself is of a high quality. The quality on this box set is, I will say this, the box itself is better than the Numenera box. In fact, the Numenera boxes were so bad they sent out new boxes to everybody because they were falling apart. And then I love this because I can put my Savage Worlds stuff in here and take it to a game. But of course, we'll know that I'll never get to play a game around the table unless I go to a senior center and hold them hostage. So there you go, guys. That's the Savage Worlds RIFTS box set. Beautiful. I paid, I think it was $85. Tax almost $90. Free shipping on Amazon. But you can get this, but I think it's going to cost you more than $85. There you go, guys. Savage Worlds RIFTS. It's awesome. It's by Pinnacle Entertainment.